Hey everybody, welcome to JoeJoel's Bizarre Adventure. I'm Zach, and joining me always is Joel.
Hi. Yeah, I'm the guy in the title.
That you have to be here, or we can't call it that. I have to change the name. So,
I mean, yeah,
Wait, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I guess you could do that. It would be slightly confusing.
So, to catch everyone up, and by everyone I mean you and me, because we haven't played in a little bit, we won, and then we talked about how we were going to sell the imaginary metal that we have.
The real imaginary metal, right?
Right, which I still don't understand how that works. But we have today off. I think it's like Golden Week or something.
Yep. We have the whole week off. Monday, I think we got forced into working all day, but now we have the day free.
So we have been told to go to the shop and try to sell this metal, which is very important. And also,
didn't we have a? Well, hold on. Also, didn't we have an opportunity to hang with Ryuji, or did we? Or is that yesterday?
Let's check our phones. Did we see this? No. Yeah, we did. Okay. No, I don't think we have a Ryuji hangout time today. And apparently we can't. It's probably not going to let us do anything. So.
No, I think we're stuck on a story track right now.
All right, so let us go directly to the do not pass go. Whoops. I don't remember which of these is the closest. But I don't think it matters because we can.
We can kind of just jump around wherever. Which
Oh,
normally this is not what taking the bus is like.
Well,
normally it's you put in your destination on a map, or in an app rather, and it tells you which stops to get on, and then you go to the wrong stop because there's cross streets, and there's one on either street, and the only difference is the order in which they list the streets. And so you sit at the wrong one for like 20 minutes, and then realize you're at the wrong one when you see the bus you needed driving past in another direction.
Okay, so this sounds like it might be coming from personal experience.
No, this is absolutely not something that happened to me like a week ago.
I want you to buy this.
Or I need, like, neither of these are the right way to interact with a shop.
Also, this isn't a straight pawn shop, or at least it's not supposed to be.
Well,
but, like,
he kind of seems like he buys and sells whatever.
Yeah.
This place seems pretty sketchy, which is the perfect place to sell a once figment of someone's imagination medal that you have stolen.
It's an Olympic gold medal. Like, this dude, unless he's a professional fence, should be like, I don't want that. No.
Well, it's fake.
Yeah.
So he's right on the money there. It's fake and stolen. So
That's
way
true.
to get it twice.
Wait, hold on.
Oh wait, I meant to say we don't buy fake or stolen stuff unless it's really valuable.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell that. I'm not gonna buy that stolen metal. Also, ooh, should we haggle? What do you think he'll say?
Boy, I don't think Danny's got the gumption to haggle.
You know what? I bet if I try this, it's gonna tell me I don't have a stat.
Well, we did level up our guts, though. The thing is, I just don't think it's in character for Danny to say no.
Okay, I figured that was gonna be set in stone.
Right, it was a yes or yes option.
That's a lot of money for us.
This seems to be escalating.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh, okay. We are absolutely complicit in something
Did we
illegal.
just become a drug mule, like, just now?
Well, I mean, we're already a drug guinea pig.
This is a little weird. Hey!
This is a little weird.
This is a little weird. Don't worry. Hey!
Look. Here's the thing you need to know about Danny Sparrow. If you have drugs, he will take them. Whether that means letting you inject them into him or just carrying them around. He does not ask questions.
But he's not like a junkie, he's just dumb. Like, it's...
Right. Right, yeah. If you say, hey, I want you to take these drugs in whatever context you mean it, he will say, okay. He's a very helpful dude.
For some reason, I figured this dude was American. I don't know why I thought that, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, I don't know why you would think that either.
I don't know, I guess...
He's not... Zach, he's not wearing a cowboy hat. He can't be American.
Man, Again, I don't want to... I don't know shit about anime. I've been called out for generalizing about anime before, but I sure have seen a lot of Sentai and anime where the American character has a big cowboy hat.
That is their like theirs in Japan's sort of go-to like American stereotype, the way most countries have stereotypes of other countries.
Which is fair.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fair. I cannot object to that stereotype in any way. When
we portray German people, we show them with lederhosen, which is fucking stupid. So, like, whatever, it's fine.
And also, like, a lot of the guys I went to school with wore cowboy hats.
Yeah, see, you went to school in the country. I've never seen... I've seen a couple people wear cowboy boots, like, seriously, not as a joke, but... In the Carolinas, I've never seen anybody wear a cowboy hat, like, for realsies.
Oh, yeah, no, there are places in the country where you can get away with that, and there are places in the country where you look like a fucking asshole if you wear that.
That vulgar detective.
I like how Danny's just standing there holding probably illegal goods watching all of this.
I also like that this guy is just like, you ain't got shit on me. Hey, what's in that bag? Yep. I knew it.
Yeah, this is exactly how this would go down.
He is a regular. Man, this guy's good.
I do like that he's like, hey, watch me take this, watch me do this actually illegal, like, transaction. I mean, it's not, I don't know if that's necessarily illegal, it's just really sketchy.
Yeah. But... I don't know what onus pawn shops have on... purchasing, like, I don't know if it's their job to prove it's not stolen. That seems kind of crazy.
Yes and no. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you know something you've sold is stolen or not. If you sell stolen goods, it's just illegal.
I should be going.
Yeah, we really should be going. This is not a good situation for us to be in.
Little too fishy.
Pawn shop owner did not like that response, I see.
No. Grrr.
See ya.
I do love the guy who has done illegal shit, everyone knows has done illegal shit, but does not have any proof, being super cocky about it.
Yeah. Well, it also felt to me like they were trying to bust him for something that he didn't really do. Like...
I get the feeling that he's had a lot of run-ins with these detectives, and
I bet he totally does illegal shit, but I got the feeling they were trying to pin something on him that was worse than what he actually does. We'll see.
Right, yeah, exactly. It's that classic thing you get in cop shows where they go to somebody who they know is sketchy or whatever and accuse him of being, responsible for the case of the week.
Sure.
And he's like, no, man, I know I've gotten caught doing shit, but I don't do that shit.
Right. He told us not to look.
Danny is a good boy, and he does what adults tell him to do.
Which is funny, because that is the exact opposite of the theme of this entire game, but yes.
Okay.
There is absolutely harm in a little peek. Have you ever heard of Pandora's Box?
Hey, wait.
Oh god, I wish it was just a fucking gun. Like, that would be so good.
I mean, that would be a huge deal in Japan. It would be a not insignificant deal in America, for that matter. Like, unlicensed firearms in the hands of a minor. Like, that's a bad deal.
So the realer it looks, the better it works. Okay.
That actually kind of makes sense, because if you're thinking about dealing with, like, a psyche or whatever, like, the more convincing your bluff is, the more effective it'll be.
Got. Paper bag.
Paper bag yet. Da-da-da-da-da. They're really running out of ideas for those Mega Mans.
P. Man, they ran out by like the third game.
Oh yeah, no, they were grasping at straws for the NES.
And I love Mega Man, but Snake Man is in the third game. Like,
yeah, and he's got the best music in that.
he does. He has really good music. He's a good boss. It's just stupid. Because the concept of Mega Man is that they were supposed to be useful robots.
Right, yeah, exactly.
So,
well,
like...
Hey, a snake is absolutely useful. He was the robot that unclogged pipes.
How do you feel? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he was Roto-Rooter Man. He had foaming snakes.
Or he could have been audio cable man.
Sure. I don't think we did
When you're
anything
running-
wrong. Yeah, audio
When you're
snakes. Gotcha.
Yeah, a bunch of XLR cables.
I think we did. I think
Yeah,
we were
sweet.
helpful.
Let's have some confidence here.
Look at us now.
Yeah, let's absolutely.
Also, did you pawn that stolen goods? I'll tell you later.
Yeah, maybe let's not talk about this on the phone.
Well, also the police.
Yeah.
Popo.
I hope we get some like one-on-one hangout time with An sometime soon. She
I'm
seems
sure
cool.
we
We haven't really
will.
spent a lot of time with her.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. What do you think we're gonna be eating?
I'm hoping
What
barbecue.
is? So I know what Korean barbecue is. I wonder what Japanese people consider to be barbecue. Wagyu beef. Okay. All right.
I was gonna say there's two ways it could go. It could be a Japanese style barbecue, or it could just be like barbecue, because American food is kind of
Okay.
a thing.
I have a friend who lives in Seoul, and he told me that like pulled pork just got over there like 2 or 3 years ago. But it's fairly big. Apparently they like
Yeah.
it, which is good.
Well, yeah,
because
because
it's awesome.
pulled pork is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't sleep yet. I got it. Okay.
Also, it kind of looks like there's a body in a body bag on our bed.
Yeah.
Hey, we should check if our plant needs food yet, because we bought plant food. And it said we didn't need any yet, and I don't know how long it'll take, but I figure we
Healthy
should
for
check in
now.
on it, like a good plant parent would.
Dude, I'm so Adrian, let's not, okay, listen, give me something, video game, like, at least say you're too tired, not just, no,
Your cat said you can't.
yeah,
Although I'll say this for their like ability gating
just
or
like
whatever
this.
is at least it's not Professor Oak's disembodied voice telling you can't do it. It's
There's
the
a
cat
s-
that is sitting in your backpack, so it at least makes sense in universe.
I always figured that was him remembering Professor Oak not saying that, not Professor Oak telepathically
Wait, are
telling
you telling me that at one point the like protagonist of Pokemon Red was in a like Pokemon Center with his bike and tried to take it out, and Professor Oak was like, no, not in here, buddy. And he just flashes back to that every time he thinks about taking out his bike in a building.
Yes, that's exactly what I think is happening. What do you think is happening?
I think Professor Oak has like monitoring devices in those Pokedexes.
That's way crazier. That's not. There's no way that's the actual
Of
reason.
course it's good. This is a famous
I don't
hotel,
know.
after all.
Why else would he send two 10-year-olds out on an adventure to complete a encyclopedia that he created and filled out like 20 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Because he's an
I
idiot.
heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
I think it's all a ruse.
That's troublesome.
So we're eating at like a fancy hotel,
Our
but we're
names
not
are gonna
staying
come up
there.
for sure. People are spreading all sorts
Oh,
of
I like in the back you can
rumors
see
about
the
shit.
straight up like hotel buffet plates.
Yep. I don't know. There are absolutely hotels that have like a cafe in the front
Restaurants,
that's
yeah.
You
access.
get 'em pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole.
Yeah,
his
because you
place.
won't shut the fuck up, Reach.
I think most people don't believe it, but some of them
Ryuji
actually
is
seem great.
the team's hype man, for better and for
Right,
worse.
but we're supposed to be secret.
The Phantom
Yeah, I
Aficionado
mean-
website?
I like
It's
the
not like the
bottom there.
Yakuza don't have hype men.
Crazy, crazy days.
Well
Yeah, they started
done,
running out of
Phantom.
themes for Crazy Days, so they just went with crazy themed Crazy Days.
Hey, look, he's reading Problem Sleuth.
Now I can keep
That was a good
going,
joke.
too.
I did a good job.
Thank you for giving up.
It got a
Pretty cool,
chuckle
huh?
out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this.
Man,
feels-
what stat would the
strange.
like book version of Problem Sleuth get you in the game?
What would
do we
you
do
call
now?
the ability to follow needlessly complex plot points?
In this game, I don't know. I
Tenacity.
forget what the stats are. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You planning on eating sounds
I'm
too
gonna
sassy.
eat your food.
That sounds too sassy for Danny.
Huh? Oh crap! You're totally right. We only got an hour
Why
to
do
eat.
we only have an hour to eat?
I don't know.
50 minutes left.
Oh,
I'm not gonna finish all the beef
I bet
dishes
you
at this
pay
pace.
for like per hour for a buffet.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Actually, not a bad
I went
idea.
through the entire dessert menu.
Or like one of those
Look
things.
after our stuff. We'll snag
I know
something
there's
to eat
places
next.
where you like sit down or whatever, and they just start bringing you food, and you
Yeah.
eat whatever they
Oh,
give you within the
man.
time period. And
There's a
No.
Brazilian
Seriously?
steakhouse near us that works
Only
that
me?
way.
Yeah. yeah, the Brazilian girls are really
Where
good
should
for
I
that.
start?
God, they're so good. That's me and Adrian's Valentine's Day tradition. We eat a bunch of
Yeah,
meat
they're
food and
all
fall asleep.
they're really good. They're also a once a year
Yeah.
thing because they're super expensive and that's a lot of food.
This is perhaps TMI,
Hey,
but the first time we did it, I was all like, I'm gonna be romantic when we get home. And then I was like, nope, gonna fall asleep on the couch. Sorry.
How much do you think
No,
that is
yeah,
cost?
no, you do
I'll
not do
never get the
anything
chance to
physical
do
No.
after
it
a
again.
meal at one of those places.
The Wilton Hotel cake buffet.
Oh,
I
cake
heard rumors,
buffet.
but I never thought it'd be so
See,
amazing.
as awesome as a cake buffet sounds, I eat like a piece and a half of
Where's
cake and I am
our share?
done
See,
with
I
cake.
love cake. I'm always on the like. People are always like pie or cake. Pie always wins, but I fucking
I
love
didn't
cake.
really know what you'd want.
I mean, I love it too. It's just like sweet things in
So
general.
just
I have
got
a
you some
really
beans.
like
Fuck you,
sharp
Ryuji.
limit.
That's shitty. Also, this animation, he's eating so quickly that he's like about to choke to death. Let me see if he does it again, because he gave himself the
I
self-time
yeah,
lick.
I definitely caught it. His movements in this are fascinating.
There were some pretty bizarre things there too. So we got you. a
And
variety
Danny's
of
just staring at his bowl.
We got you a variety of...
preserved eggs, and
Yeah, fried
some
bananas
kind
are
of
not
beans.
bizarre. Some kind of beans.
I think fried bananas are
More
probably less
beans?
common in some places.
We put so
Is there
much
gonna
on
be
the
a
plate
farting
that it
joke
got
in
all
this?
mixed up. But it should
I
probably
hope
still
not.
taste good. This is just plain
Oh man,
grotesque.
getting all that stuff mixed up would be kind of
Gross.
gross. Those are not flavors that
I'm
mix
one of
well
those...
together.
These two
I
just
never
don't
realized
know
I
what
did this
fine
until I was like
dining means.
25 when
We'll
someone
show them.
pointed it out to me. But when I have like a, you know, like an entree and 2 sides, I eat each thing like
That's
till it's
reassuring.
gone and then move to the next one.
Okay, so I was gonna
You guys
ask
watch
if
our things
Danny
while we're
like
gone.
knows anything
We'll
about fine
do
dining,
something
but
for
apparently
our
we've
time.
just decided he does.
Sorry. So I don't like. I'm not one of those people who.
It's like a meaty
Oh
explosion.
God,
in my mouth.
Ryuji, no.
That is that's gonna be the thumbnail for this episode,
I
right?
hope so.
This part's cream
I mean, you can make
cheese.
it that. You can just
Oh yeah,
screen
yeah.
that and
Uh,
upload it.
She, or rather, so I'm not one of the
They're
people who
not
like
even
can't let my
listening.
foods touch. But if you just mixed everything together, yeah, that's gross.
Oh, you don't like KFC's famous bowls?
That's different. Those things all go
How is
together.
that different? That's exactly what that is.
Yeah, but those things all
Mixing
go
all
together.
of the foods together.
It's different.
I mean, I will agree there are certain foods that do not mix well together, but
Get some fish, okay. This is one of my favorite objectives I've ever seen in a video game. I will say that. Go get fish from the fucking.
So
buffet.
yeah, I also like the opening to the second act of Final Fantasy VI.
I guess that does happen, huh?
Yeah, you spend like 10 minutes just getting fish and trying to not let an old man die from poisoned fish.
Did you know you can actually save him?
Oh yeah, no, I make a point of doing so. Well, I like to do a playthrough without it every once in a while because it's a pretty good character moment, actually.
Hey Joel, you know the only place I know of that has 3 different kinds of chocolate fountains? Golden Corral. We're at a secret Golden Corral.
Oh man, is this just the most upscale Golden Corral?
Yep. Dude, I love Golden Corral. It's terrible, but I don't care.
I have never been to Golden Corral, and I immediately want to put it in the same mental bucket as Cracker Barrel. And that's probably unfair to Golden Corral because Cracker Barrel is fucking garbage.
I mean, it's not good food, but you can just eat as much rotisserie chicken as you can fit in your face, which is pretty okay.
I don't think I want that much rotisserie chicken, to be honest.
You're wrong.
I want science to come up with a chicken that's nothing but drumsticks, because that's the only good part of the chicken.
What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Like, drumsticks are good, but so is thigh and breast. It's all delicious.
White meat birds suck, which is why ducks are great, because they're all dark meat.
Oh, you're so bad at this. Wait, do you not like turkey either, then?
I like the dark meat parts of turkey. Turkey drumsticks are fantastic. White meat turkey sucks.
You're bad at food. So we're hearing a bunch of fun rumors about how awesome we are, which is nice.
Yeah, I love hearing that. Who am I kidding? I never hear rumors like that.
Act fast and get some food.
I know how this works. Every round of the battle, we lose time that we can use to get food. So we need to find both the best food and also make sure we can one-shot kill all the Pokemon.
I'm not really a dessert guy in general, and I really don't like whipped cream.
Really?
No.
I don't like whipped cream on everything, but with like an angel food cake or like a crisp, it's fantastic. And I don't know, I'm weird. I like dessert, but I don't like it directly after my meal.
Oh, that's fair.
Like I'll eat. Right, like I'll eat the main meal until I'm full. Then I'll go do something else for like half an hour, and then I'll come back and enjoy dessert when I'm hungry again.
Yeah, that's how I usually do it. Just talk for like with
also,
for a while.
Hold on, don't move.
Okay.
What's up with the transparency on the woman right next to us?
Well,
that's a ghost.
They fade when you go through them because they don't have collision. But since I'm standing like next to her, yeah, she's a ghost.
So the thing that really gets me about that is the way the table and the tablecloth behind her were lined up. Her body didn't look all that transparent, so it kind of looked like there were just like plates clipping through her.
Ratings go up when you show them sensational news.
Oh, fake news, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know all about that.
News. TV station president. Rice.
Rice is good.
Rice is good. It's literally a sudden change of heart. Like, that's actually literally what it was.
Yeah, it's been being described as that very explicitly. You know, that kind of makes... I don't know if that makes sense, actually, because, like, normally I can see adults being like, oh, yeah, high school, drama with a high school teacher or whatever, who fucking cares? We're worried about real things like the economy. On the other hand, you'd think teacher abusing students would upset people.
Also, given that he's a former national hero, like, that you would think would matter. I'm so happy. I
think Danny just wants to eat.
Yes, it does.
Man.
Wait.
So, Morgana and Ryuji are like the two players at D&D who explicitly pick dwarf and elf
Yes.
characters
Yes.
so that they can spend the entire campaign
Bickering.
in fighting.
Yep. We should both help. No, this is mine. I got this for me.
God, this is the opposite of hanging out with audio entropy people, I'm discovering. Because there are plenty of people in this network who will be more than happy to finish your food if you do not eat it.
I will do it. I will help. The amount of food we have stays. Oh, it's like a miracle.
Yeah, I think it was literally one of the miracles. Like,
This is yes, that's true. Also, this is making me want to go to a buffet.
yeah.
Oh god, we ate it all. Oh no.
So,
Victory for all of us.
I was watching a lot of cable television last week, which is bad because cable TV sucks.
It does.
And even worse is
Joel,
they
look
had.
at this speech option.
I don't. It's a good speech option, but I don't want to respond with that.
What do you
I think it was tough. That
Yeah,
seems like
that
they
was a
all
lot of food.
struggled.
We won because we did it together, the eating.
So anyway, one of the problems with watching cable is they have like 5 ads they rotate through.
Yes.
So one of those ads was a brief commercial for this belt that uses a like, God, how to describe it? It's got like these notches on the inside and a little hook, and it kind of works like a zip tie, where as you tighten it or whatever, the hook like hits up against the notches.
Wait.
Okay.
So rather than having like inch or half-inch spaced holes and having to pick the one that's closest to your waist size,
it has
got
infinite, basically.
it's like it's like 1/10 of an inch increments, and the way they were trying to sell this was like your waist size can change throughout the day. Like if you have a big meal and your stomach expands, your belt will expand to fit it.
I mean, that's true. It's just
You're
also not a
exact-
problem. Like,
Right, they're not wrong. It's just I have not really had problems with my
Yeah.
normal belts in that respect.
inventing a solution for a non-problem
totally
is
panicked.
all
Except
infomercials
Ryuji
is
clearly-
for.
Cleaning sign at
Except
the
Ryuji
bathrooms.
clearly needed one of those here.
You were talking big about eating until you puked.
Or my, he said
Ryuji puked.
Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same
So-
goes for you.
None of them knew the stomach crunch technique that some of the guys I went to
What
high
floor was
school
that
employed
restaurant
whenever
on?
we'd go to like a pizza
Oh
ranch.
god, to keep eating more?
Yeah,
came
yeah,
up
it was
to
just
it
this like
here,
rotating
so
thing to like
it
try
has to be on a
and
lower
jam
floor,
everything
right?
down in their stomach to make room.
No.
It was awful.
That's like people I knew in college who would intentionally throw up so they could drink more alcohol. Like, that's
Yup.
bad. That's not good
Yeah,
behavior.
Yeah, try and find ways to subvert your body's natural defenses
Yeah.
against you damaging it.
It's
There's
some
still no
asshole.
update on the case.
Look at this dick. Oh my god, what an asshole.
Not yet. Excuse me, but
That's
Why
like
are
the
you so
dean from
involved?
Community's
It's
like
not something
evil
you should be
twin,
concerned with.
who's
Yes.
like confident
I don't
dean.
care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Jesus.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Now, to be fair, it's an elevator, and they can probably all just fit on it.
What do you think?
I think we were here first. Apologize to Ryuji is a little too like direct.
We're in a hurry, so we get to
I'm
go
sorry.
first.
So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
You know, I'm with Ryuji on this
I
one.
mean,
These guys are
it's
assholes.
this is a thing that happens every day and nobody ever says anything.
It seems
Like,
the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Yeah, the people here aren't as big as pushovers as I remember.
I know.
Like,
Don't
you don't
bother with
have time for what? You were waiting for the elevator. You
Yeah.
literally had time for this.
That voice just now.
I don't know what Danny's
Hell
talking
with
about, 'cause
that
I haven't heard any
bossy guy.
voices.
Yeah,
Shouldn't we head back?
I don't either.
Yeah, but
I'm wondering if I'm supposed to remember that character.
that dick really pissed me off.
Yeah, you know,
Wasn't even
we
hiding
may
it,
have
he
met
looks
him like
down on
4 months
everyone.
ago.
Yeah,
Don't lose your temper over this.
that wasn't the dude that we
I
like
just can't forgive
initially
shitty adults like
saved the
that.
lady from, right? I don't think so.
I don't remember what that guy looked like.
Yeah. That man's house. It was. It totally was.
What's wrong?
Don't worry about it.
That's just gonna make me worry more, you know.
Yeah, that is always how it
I bet
goes.
it's because he rarely eats well. I'm always stuck with canned cat food too.
Oh, woe is you.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick.
Okay.
Damn it.
I mean, that guy was a jerk, but Sir is not the part I would have a problem with.
I mean, it really depends on how Sir is being employed.
Sure.
What took you so
Sir can
long?
absolutely be a dick thing to say.
Why are you all pissy?
We had to use the upstairs bathrooms.
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago.
Some woman.
She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped
Oh,
her
and
plate.
this hotel must have like hourly like asshole
Like a real
parades.
bitch.
Yeah. Thanks though. But
Yeah, just you know, once an hour they have you know complete jerks walk around and be mean to everyone.
Did you ever, like as a high schooler, go to a
I
fancy
wonder if we're out
restaurant
of
where
place
you
here.
felt super out of place? Like maybe for, I don't know, some special occasion? Like without your parents? I did it once or
not-
twice, and it always felt super weird.
Yeah, no, we typically if we went out someplace like as a group, it
Hey,
was like
Morgana.
Buffalo Wild Wings or something.
What is it?
Sure. I would rather go there anyway.
Anyone could have a
Yeah,
pass,
it was good food and way more
Anyone
comfortable.
with a strong, distorted desire.
A strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets
Oh, so
stolen.
literally every teenager. Got it.
I was just gonna say anybody who's like into kink.
why are you bringing
Ah,
this up all
that's
of a
not.
sudden?
Kinks can be very healthy.
That's true.
These
Just
selfish
because
shitheads
society as a
look down
whole
on
has a
everyone
problem
else.
with it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it.
I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds
I
of
think those
people
are only a
too.
problem if you oppress them.
Fair.
You mean you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
You know, I had forgotten that we had only done this to stop one person.
I've been
Like,
thinking.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I would have
We
like
put
I
a lot
have
of work into changing
you know,
Kamoshida's heart.
moral
nobody
concerns
believes in
about
Phantom
this whole
Thieves.
thing anyway. But like that particular situation was very personal
right.
and like very understandable why
Plus,
you do
those
that.
guys had
I
no other choice
don't
but to
know
just
how
ruin
I
our
would feel
faith in us.
about like just
Us, of all
being a
people.
vigilante,
Right.
like psyche assassin.
The fan site.
God, that's terrible.
It's pretty unexpected.
I agree.
I agree.
If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
I mean, I think there's a line between ignoring people who are in
that's
trouble and going around like invading people's minds.
You're under
Sure.
my tutelage. There's nothing we can't
Oh,
accomplish.
that
as
makes me
Phantom
feel
Thieves.
better.
Yeah, because you've been
Shouldn't
such
we
a
be able
good
to help
teacher
him
so
out?
far, Morgana. Like, barely giving us information and then yelling at us for doing shit wrong. That's a good teaching style.
But
I don't have a problem with the concept,
That means
but
we'll
they
have
have
to
to
play
be
Shadows again,
as bad, and
it?
it has to be as clear, is the thing. Which,
Indeed.
like, we'll see how that
I'm
goes.
sure we'll manage.
Like, I don't want to
Yeah,
go
I'm-
in the head of, like, I don't know, like a petty thief. That's
Well, like, I mean, if you want to go after everyone who is a shit to women, like, you don't have time to
Right.
like
You guys are still
to
just
to
veterans.
address like
This means-
institutionalized patriarchal bullshit
Right.
in literally
That's
everybody
actually
in
pretty fitting for us.
whatever city this is. I forget.
I think we are in Tokyo, I think.
All right, it's settled.
All right.
We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and
Yeah.
make ourselves known to the world.
No, that last part, no.
Are you okay being our leader?
I don't think we've got a whole lot of
That
choice.
sounds hard. Why?
I think Y is the best response here.
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say
at
in
least
this?
he admits
I can
it.
just foist it on you.
Leon made the recommendation, so. I'll
No,
obey.
he's right though. He would be terrible as the
Sure.
leader.
Should we decide on a name for our group?
Do we get to name the group?
I thought it was Phantom
Yeah, I just went with
Thieves.
Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Okay.
I wonder if this is just giving us a
Fact.
chance to come up
We
with our
want
own
to do
name for
something
it.
Both cute and luxurious sounding.
So it could be the
Let
Butt
me
Brigade.
see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Alright, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poilet?
What?
Tile, what?
I'm just. Yeah, I'm with Ryuji on this
That's
one.
what
I
I
don't
ate
understand.
earlier.
Remember it,
Yeah, it's
no?
a fish. I don't know what
Oh, no,
Poilet
you
is, though.
idiot.
God, that's the equivalent of just naming it whatever objects you're looking at.
Yes.
Yes, we can name our team.
Please do not enter anything that could be considered offensive.
I wonder what their threshold
I think
for
it has
offense
to be something pizza related.
Ah, crap, you're right. Hot and ready.
Does Slice of Justice fit? No.
No, that's way too long.
Hot and Ready's pretty good. How do I capitalize?
And it's just an N, it's not an.
Hot, yes, of course. What do you do? How stupid
Yeah,
do you think
I'm
I am?
sorry. I'm sorry. How dare I? That was rude of me to
Where's
even.
the space?
L or R1 probably to move the cursor over.
Ah. Hot. Mm.
And I don't care that that's Little Caesars. It's all.
It's fine. Hot and ready for justice.
Yeah, the for justice is super
Implied.
fun.
Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. The only thing I'm concerned about is that they will be pluralizing this.
Oh, I'm fine with this being the hot and readies.
Okay.
The only thing that'll bother me is readies should probably be IES.
That's not gonna happen.
Good name.
No, it's absolutely not gonna happen. That's
Good
what's gonna
name
bother-
for a rookie. Thanks.
We going with that?
Yeah, I knew we were gonna get. Okay, that's a fair response considering what we actually chose, but I was
That's
really
okay.
hoping. I was really hoping for
Well,
that
now that
whole
the name's
like
set,
Pokemon Name Raider
who's our
thing,
next
where
target?
regardless of what you pick, he's like, "Wow, that's way better than before."
Yeah.
Even when you're speed running, so the nickname is always like A or I.
Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Just as high profile as possible. Like a CEO, celebrities are fine. This is not.
Honestly, yeah, CEOs are way worse than celebrities. Fucking hell.
Something along those lines. If we go after
I mean,
some
yeah, there's some
bigwig, it's
shitty
gotta
ass
get on
celebrities
these, right?
out there, but
Don't you think more people
Sure.
would
they're
believe in us if we
mostly
did that?
just like vapidly
It's not a
shitty.
bad idea.
Yes.
CEOs are putting actual evil into the world.
True. If we become
There's actually a
better
great joke in
we might
Better
be
Off
able to
10,
give
which is one of
courage.
the best
I don't really
like,
like the idea
workplace
of
style
just picking
sitcoms
someone
I've
out.
ever
Ted
seen.
is very good. I love that show.
There's one where they
Let's narrow it down to someone we
they'd
can
made
all
this
agree
lie
on.
detector machine, and one of the like upper
So
management
when
guys
Bigwig will decide
comes
on a
in
name-
while they're
I like
testing
the
it,
unanimous decision
and
part.
has no idea what it is. And starts talking about stuff, and it keeps beeping as he tells the,
Now then,
you know, obvious
this
corporate
is
lies.
the official
Sure.
formation
And,
of the Phantom Thieves organization.
At one point, he asks what it is, and they're like, "Oh, it's just a
Oh,
machine
no!
that randomly beeps."
Time for the buffet ran
And
out.
anyway, right before he leaves, he's like, "Well, time to
Guess
go
we'll
put
just
out
have to talk more
some more
tomorrow."
evil into the world." He walks off, and they all turn and look at the box. Why won't it beep?
So once you ate a big meal.
Yeah, I like how this keeps cutting away at the, like, most needless points.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to
Yeah,
change
I
hearts?
think we've been over all this already.
And on top of that, a talking
A
cat.
talking
told you all this.
cat? It's all true. I forgot we got the shit kicked out of us.
Honestly
though.
speaking,
Yeah,
I
we
did
look
forget that
fucking
part.
absurd.
rough.
It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for
Yes.
the testimonies of the officers who arrested you.
Yes.
But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices.
Yeah, what?
Besides this talking
Besides
cat
the
thing that
talking
appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Ah, shit. Are we gonna end up ratting on our friends?
I don't know.
Like, accidentally, clearly.
Dot,
Yeah,
dot,
no,
dot,
we're...
dot.
Yep. I believe I told you in the very first
Very
episode,
well.
if
I'll
that's
leave
an
it at
option,
that.
always take it, because our
Let's
lawyer is
continue
not
on.
here.
There are many more events that I must inquire on. Lies and false accounts are eventually exposed.
Okay.
You know,
Next
this
to the
framing
secret
device
calling card
does
was this
enter in the
individual.
possibility of an unreliable narrator.
It's kind of interesting they're just showing us what the dude
A
looks
master
like.
of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame.
Okay.
It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted.
He was a rape murderer.
Where did you come to
A
know him? And how did you
Double
learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them?
homicide. I don't know. It almost
by
can't be
telling me
worse
what
than
you
the
all
last
seen.
one. Is my
It's
problem.
really hard
Like,
to get
yeah.
worse than the last one without feeling incredibly crass and inappropriate. Like, I'm already not super comfortable with rape being used as a plot device to show how bad.
They, I feel like they towed around it fairly well, but
I feel like they towed the line with Kamoshida where
Yeah.
he was being very, like, sexual abuse, absolutely, but stopping short of
oh god, they
physical
took all that money. No.
But we already changed the name.
Yeah.
Why even let us do that if you're gonna just keep using the old name?
Yeah.
God, fucking
Well,
fan site.
I
That
wonder
is-
if we'll get to meet the person who made the website.
I wonder if the person who made the website is maybe in the intro.
That's low. That's low. It's better than I expected.
Yeah, that's better than I'd expect.
Sure. Yeah, okay. That's kind of
Hint,
a leap,
hint.
but
This
fine.
is a game mechanic.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, hint.
Prove your existence
Also-
to society. Search for next target.
AKA gamify your life.
Yeah. Can I leave?
Hey.
Nope, of course not. God damn it. Stupid.
Yeah, so we got the week off, and apparently it
And we
translated
didn't get to do anything.
yeah, not getting to do
Which
anything.
is frustrating because I'm pretty sure in 4 you got like extra time to do stuff during that week.
Now, to be fair, we did go see a movie and take a bath, which is about as good as my vacations get these days. So,
Oh boy. Hey, I'm gonna be creepy at you.
man, I would be very hesitant to
First
go to
off,
sleep every night if
I'd
this
like
was a
to begin by
possibility.
Congratulating you.
Congratulations.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better
I mean, he's
treasure
the
this
penguin,
moment,
right?
inmate.
He doesn't
You
sound
have
like the
talented
penguin.
allies who
He's
share
taking
your
time
faith.
off from
You have
terrorizing
found your
Gotham
place in
to like
reality.
mess with this kid.
The time has come. Your rehabilitation.
The game is gonna end with Batman invading this dream world and like kicking Igor's ass.
I don't understand.
I really don't understand.
Just shut up and listen.
He's not been very explanatory with this stuff.
You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power.
All sounding
It is weak now.
very like
Refining it
cultish.
shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin.
Sound like the devil.
That is the
Like,
rehabilitation.
this
master
dude is
plan.
talking like fucking Stick from Daredevil. He's training us to fight the Hand, isn't he?
I feel like
There are
Igor
various
was a lot
means by which
friendlier
you
in
may gain
previous
the power to
games, but
resist
I don't
the
know. Maybe
ruin.
I'm misremembering.
Fighting shadows and gaining experience. is
Leveling
one
up
way.
is very useful.
The fusion
So is it
process
canonically
I
the same
taught you
Igor?
prior Is another.
I mean, he looks exactly the same.
But does he remember the events of the other
I
game?
don't know that it's ever really been brought up.
Because if he is like somehow this like multiversal constant, I could see that maybe taking an effect
So,
on his personality over
so
time.
3 and 4. Okay, so yes, so 3 and 4 definitely has the same Igor because
Spending time with those people
you
will
meet
lead to the cultivation
his.
of your relationships with
So
them.
these girls, his like assistants are different in every game, and the assistants from 3 and 4 meet each other and talk
you've
about
got time to
Igor.
waste,
So I
you'd
think
better
it's the
visit your
same
contractors,
guy. I
inmate.
think.
That is another source
But then
of
that happened in the
power to
fighting
evade
game,
the
which I'm not
ruin
sure
that
is
our
canon.
master has
Fuck it,
mentioned.
I don't know. I don't know, Joel. To answer your question, I have no idea.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your
Or
heart is
I guess it could
steadily
also be like a
gaining the
Jedi
power
thing
of
where he's
opposition.
just got a bunch of him.
Sure. Igor could basically be like
It
Toad
seems
from
the
Mario.
rehabilitation
There-
is going
there's a
well.
bunch of them,
This is a truly joyous occasion.
which is terrifying.
I shall
Also.
grant you an
I
advantage befitting
like
of
to
your
believe that
newfound
there's a
growth.
meta narrative in the Paper
Consider
Mario
it
games
a
where
gift.
Toads have like just the stock
May the
standard generic
devotion to
Toad
your
has been slowly
rehabilitation
taking
grow
over the
even
entire
deeper.
Mario universe, similar to
I
Agent
have
Smith
high
in
hopes of you.
the last Matrix movie.
Didn't Miyamoto straight up tell the Paper Mario team they couldn't make original characters anymore?
I believe I read something about that, which is why the character designs went from Thousand Year Door to fucking Colors
Ooh, more
or
personas.
Sticker Star or whatever.
All right.
Yeah. Dude did some amazing things, and occasionally I read like just the dumbest shit that he
Well,
dictated.
the thing is, he's been in the industry for like fucking
Yeah.
30 years. He's kind of reached, like, it's just kind of natural for people to
The
reach a
time has
point where
come.
they,
And don't forget to go talk to your contractors.
Don't like
inmate.
new things.
yeah, well, yeah, they get really, like, stuck in certain mindsets and are distrustful of new ideas.
Sure. You've already
I'm not
explained this
saying-
system video game.
I'm not saying there should be a mandatory retirement age for people in the video game industry, but it might help.
Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves? 6.7. Oh, it went down.
To be fair, that's not a question a lot of people should say yes to.
I like that we're getting anonymous, like,
You
postings.
heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? A contest.
Oh, is there a food eating contest?
There wasn't 4.
I hear that that's a thing. Yeah.
You paid a bunch of money and it increased a bunch of your stats. One of their giant burgers.
Yeah. See, I can't do food eating contests like that because I can't eat a lot of food at once. I could eat a lot of food over the course of a day, but in small doses.
We'll have to try that out.
Like half the time, I don't finish a normal burger.
I
quiet down.
like spicy food challenges because I really like hot food. There's a place near me that's actually was on Man vs. Food called Bushido. It is a very good
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt,
sushi
but
place.
yeah, teacher, tell kids not to talk about
Yeah.
a big like exciting topic. That'll really stop the rumors.
Yeah. It's a really good sushi place, and they have a hot sushi challenge where you have to eat 10 increasingly hotter sushi rolls.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep calling you out because what you're saying here is bullshit.
Yeah.
He absolutely did not seem like a normal
No, he
person.
was
You
an
were perfectly happy.
People
A
were
blind eye to all this.
People were like sweeping it under the rug.
How dare you reframe this in your own mind to make you out to seem like a victim too?
I just remembered something I learned about psychology. Like personas.
Right, yeah, well this is...
This doesn't seem like a teaching session so much as she's just like rambling at us.
Yeah, so I fell asleep watching the Discovery Channel last night, and...
What?
But no, I think I know what she's going for. I think she's going for the whole thing of where we take on slightly different, like, roles, depending on what we're doing and where we are. Like
personas,
I'm a very different person.
like masks that help us deal with different aspects of our
right,
lives.
because like I'm a different person when we're recording shit than I am at work.
I see.
They're just driving it home a little hard.
A little much, yeah.
Getting that
Yeah,
knowledge.
it's surprising that our teacher knows a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Morgana. So weird that the person, like, tasked with imparting knowledge on us knows things.
Hey, you know, in this school.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website.
I read postings and aficionado at the same time, and I turned it into pistachio in my head somehow, and I got really
I want to make my
confused.
friend apologize.
Oh, yeah, the
for not
pistachio
returning the
website.
stuff I lent him.
I would go to a
Look at
pistachio
yourself.
website.
I like pistachios. Pistachios are good.
They are
Hey,
delicious.
those girls.
They're yes.
What about
You
What
know
about
that
them?
They're
Phantom
standing
thinks rumor
right
about
next to
stealing
us.
Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
I wonder this
It's
as well.
gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist? But look what happened to Kamoshida.
I don't. Yeah, he was kind
He
of like a
probably just
horrible
couldn't keep
monster.
hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself. Yeah, you might
No,
be
he
right.
absolutely could have kept hiding it. He was pretty happy
he was
about that girl
gloating
having.
about it.
Important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seriously sucks that our school is gonna be
Yeah,
known
that's
for stuff
terrible.
like this.
Fuck you.
Yeah, but yeah. Why
I
won't
wonder
somebody
if
think
it'll
of the
affect
school's
our college
reputation?
entrance.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, here's the thing. On the one hand, that
Probably
seems
normal
ridiculous,
reaction
but
for
on the other
now,
hand,
They'll see
I
soon.
hear
If we
like
can take care of 2 or 3 famous
from what I
guys,
hear about
we'll
Japanese
have-
schooling,
Yeah,
that
it's
might not
crazy.
be a long shot.
I mean, it's still shitty for that to be the thing you're worried
Yeah, no,
about.
it's garbage that it could,
Yeah.
but that might not be as ridiculous a thought as you'd expect.
So about those big shots.
Do you have any idea for big
Plus,
shots?
There's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida too.
This is very odd in Persona of
Looks
like
you'll just have to
let's
live a
go
normal,
find
honest,
trouble
school
to
life for the time
stop.
being.
That's not how they typically do this.
Still, make sure you
It's
stay
kinda
prepared just
interesting.
in case anything comes up, alright?
Like I said, it's very vigilante.
Sure.
Coming around.
It's you have to stop saying the exact. You have to like use
And I'll try to
like
dig up some dirt online.
similes, and not just keep saying big shots.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group.
Yeah, because I
and
am
didn't
just gonna
find a
think of Billy
target.
Joel every time.
There.
You had to be a big shot, didn't ya?
God.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Ah.
Excuse me.
Hello.
This is a
Did
weird
you wish
like
to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
scene of things that we can't see.
Dignified female student.
You saw the
Red
state
eyes,
Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his
That worries
personality has completely changed. Something is definitely
I'm
wrong.
gonna tell you this, random student.
I'm not sure I follow.
From
Yeah.
what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Yeah, this is a very confusing scene. Who is
Are
this
you saying
lady?
that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
It says she's a student. She's not like a
That is
cop.
what I
Like,
wish
what
to
is
know.
happening?
Right.
Even if it takes some probing into student
Why is the
matters.
principal confiding all this stuff
I
into
would
a
like you
student?
to look into this for me.
It is true that there
Is
are many
she his
rumors regarding
snitch?
Mr.
Is she a
Kamoshida.
detective? Like, what is happening?
Do you mean all of this talk about those phantom thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause.
Why do you care? Like,
This shall also
I
ensure
still
that I
think
handle
this
the mass
principal
media
is
and police
up
in-
to something
like,
shady.
yeah. If you were just a principal, this
I will
would
continue
you'd be like,
studying
man,
Mr.
that sucks.
Kamoshida
But I'm
myself.
done with this.
Unless you find whomever did this, these
My
irresponsible rumors
money's
will likely
still
never
on
die
demon
down.
that has
Don't you
entered this
agree?
world in a flesh form.
You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good.
She's
and
literally
teachers
just a
favor
student,
you.
and he's like, how about I make you into a
I
snitch?
could write you a recommendation.
Oh,
Right, yeah,
man,
he's,
yeah.
she's the Randall to his Miss Finster.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence.
Yeah.
Your
Oh,
sisters
okay.
get you
Oh,
an
shit.
admirable position at the public
Hey, Joel,
prosecutor's office.
you know what
Is
other
this-
character has red eyes?
If something
Yeah,
disappointing
yeah, I just
were
put
to
that
happen,
together too.
That wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. You're blackmailing me. You're a garbage person.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president.
Yeah, I was recently
I'd
replaying
appreciate if you look into
Breath
this
of
as
Fire
soon as
2.
possible. I ask that you
And-
That doesn't surprise me. Go on.
That
Yes.
the whole thing with that
If you'll
game is there's a
excuse me.
bunch of these like demons that are taken on like human form or whatever and are out doing shitty things.
It's me, sir.
And
My
they're
apologies
always
for
these
troubling
over the
you at
top
such a
evil
busy time.
people. Like there's a sequence
Yes,
where you
it's
get one of
about
the
the
party
matter we
members
discussed
that
earlier.
you're in this like arena
All
tournament with
bases
him,
covered.
and
The
his big
investigation will begin immediately.
and the guy running this thing is a demon in disguise,
Of
and his
course.
whole big suggestion
Yes, I will get
is,
results.
hey,
I
so
should be
for
able
your
to
fight,
update you soon.
you're gonna beat her, and when you do, we're going to
Well,
shoot
I
poison
must be
darts
going.
at her to
Thank
kill
you
her
very much
because
for
that'll
your
make it
help.
more exciting for the crowd.
Sure.
It's like that's so over the top evil,
I'm
and I'm getting this
I'm leaning away from demon and more towards evil Illuminati member.
right. But see, it's just the way he's going about all this just feels so like wink, wink to the camera. Hey, I'm super evil.
Sure.
Like I'm expecting we're gonna have a showdown with him later, and he's gonna like, you know, twitch and bulge, and then some like grotesque monster is gonna like pop out of this flesh sack.
Okay. What would they what would they say? Like, it's clearly your fault that this person did what exactly? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, there is like Ryuji and Danny had been going around and like trying to confront him. Like they could, like the police could suspect that they like blackmailed him with
Yeah.
something, threatened him with something, especially since they were like he was coming after them, as it were.
Yeah. Okay.
Normally, you hear people going the other way with the whole
Yeah.
double life thing. Man, guys, I've got a second family, and it's just really, really making my life so much better. I'm thinking about bringing on a third.
Hey,
God damn, I keep trying to save.
seen
This
that
is a
Phantom
lot of stuff
aficionado
has
website?
happened.
We've been really getting railroaded here.
Yeah. I've heard of it.
I'm the one who started it.
Whoa! Oh. Hello. Hello. Hey,
You guys are the Phantom Thieves,
That's
aren't you?
got really intense all of a sudden.
what's up, buddy? Give me some space, please.
Yes, please give me some space. I'm very uncomfortable
Sorry.
right now.
Though, if things really
Bubble,
are
buddy,
as I
bubble.
think, I should keep it a secret.
That's right.
Kamoshida used me,
Come on, Ned.
and I did
Keep
some
it together.
horrible things to you guys.
You did bad things.
This isn't much of a way for me to
I guess there's no way
apologize.
this dude wasn't gonna
If
figure
there's
it out.
anything I
Like,
can do to help, just let me know.
We were pretty up clear about what we were doing, and we kept trying to get him involved.
this is misunderstanding.
It's not though. And Danny is honest to a fault.
I'm glad to hear that. There are many more evil adults outside of Kamoshida,
That's true.
but I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted
mean,
to
they
make a
absolutely
forum
can.
where people could post their problems.
So
There are probably
okay.
a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next
This
move.
is-
So
I
I've
like
also
that he
implemented an
created,
anonymous poll
like-
on the site.
He created like a Craigslist for
A
like
Craigslist
psyche.
bat signal, yeah.
Right.
I hope someday my forum is filled with supportful posts.
Supportful's not a word?
I'd really like to help
Is
out in
it?
the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice.
I don't think so. The fact that we have to ask means it's at least not a commonly used one.
Sounds like fun.
I don't know about that, but sure, let's encourage him.
I thought he was
I'll
gonna
live up to your
thumbs up for a
expectations.
second.
Yeah, that
really
would have been
excited.
good.
I sense abundantly hot. Oh. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a link there for a second.
Yeah, I don't know how involved this dude's gonna be with our stuff.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you.
This device is fine, but
Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on.
it's just
Perhaps they were
overused.
quite-
We, in the last like 20 minutes,
do
we've
you
gotten
have to
2
say to
recaps
that?
of the things we've just seen. It doesn't seem like they're really adding much to it. With like, it's not adding context
Okay,
at all.
yes. I forgot every time we get a new one of
Thou
these, she
hast
says
acquired a
something
new
about it.
vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy
Breaketh thy
chains of
chains of
captivity. With the birth of
That breaketh
Whoops.
thy chains of love.
Ooh, neat. Thus
Back up.
implying we shall get a 5th person.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, not that that's a surprise.
Not that that was a secret. Yeah.
See you.
Thanks, bud.
We heard all that.
we were right over
trying
there.
to figure out when to walk over here.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's exactly what I figured it would be. Yeah.
They were just standing directly off
If we know our
camera.
identities.
Right. Yeah. Like probably whispering very loudly to one another of,
So, I think it'll be
go
fine.
over there and
You
help.
seem to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
Like, I'm kind of. I assume if An hadn't been there, Ryuji would have walked over all. Hey guys, what are you talking
Are
about?
you talking about us, the Phantom
Anyways,
Thieves?
we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep
We
our
should prep our
equipment and...
equipment.
Wait! Oh, crap!
What?
What's with
Uh,
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
That is racist.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
I mean, I think in this case, it's just she's only got one subject she's any good at.
Well, but isn't she half English
What's questionable
or,
is whether
or
you're really even a
Western
human.
or she's half white, right? That's her whole
Yes.
thing.
Good
Which
comeback,
I
Bob.
mean, if she grew up multicultural, she probably is better at English
Yes.
than the average student because she probably grew up with it as a language spoken in her home.
Please don't punch a cat in the face, Ryuji. It's not cool.
Actually, no. Please do. That would be hilarious. Like a normal cat, yeah, that would be a jerk-ass thing to do, but it's Morgana.
Okay, so we should probably try to bump our knowledge before the exam happens.
Yeah, we have been doing some
We've
studying.
gotta
I
be
feel like we've got to
close.
get close.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like this. Like some of the like side conversations people are having can actually point us towards things we can go do.
Okay, so we can hang out with. Well, This is mostly for. I'm gonna close this episode, but this is so I don't forget. We need to do knowledge. We can hang with Anne, and we still haven't gotten the chance to hang with the doctor. So those are our options.
Just add this.
I mean, I think you know what I'm gonna suggest.
Hang with Anne.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it later. All right. Thanks, everybody.
So yeah, look forward to a nice 10-minute argument on the next episode.